Chiefs President Mark Donovan met with the Jackson County Legislature and County Executive Frank White in a closed session. Tonight, we're learning more about a closed-door meeting that County Executive Frank White's office had with the teams on Tuesday.
Yeah, Fox 4's Jonathan Katz has learned the Royals and Chiefs may be ready to compromise, so a stadium deal makes it to the ballot in April. And Jonathan, he is live tonight from the county courthouse where legislators had a closed-door meeting.
Christelle and Kevin, we also just learned that Royals President of Business Operations Brooke Sherman was in that same meeting this afternoon with Chiefs President Mark Donovan. They both walked out with other team brass in the last 10 minutes. It all leads you to believe that both teams are still on board with trying to get residents in Jackson County to vote on a sales tax extension for the teams and their stadiums in just 4 months. Chiefs President Mark Donovan walked into a 9th floor room inside the Jackson County Courthouse Wednesday. The meeting comes as some leaders express concern. If Jackson County residents aren't voting on this in April, the teams might consider sites in Kansas.
So the biggest concern about Wyandotte County is that it's in Kansas. Kansas is right to work. That in itself poses a problem.
Ralph Oropeza, who grew up in Wyandotte County, is the business manager of the Greater Kansas City Building and Construction Trades Council. It's a group that supports local unions.
The protections that the unions have over in the Missouri side versus the Kansas side are very, very different.
He wrote a letter to Jackson County's elected leaders asking for them to renew the 3/8-cent sales tax so all registered voters can decide on it.
It's scarce bonding capacity, it's the park levy, it's the insurance.
At the same time, a source close to the situation tells Fox 4 the Royals and the Chiefs are willing to forego the park levy money the county currently gives them, and they pay for stadium insurance. County Administrator Troy Schulte said if that were true, it'd be a step in the right direction.
We've had some real honest and frank conversations with the teams. I think they appreciate our situation. We understand theirs, and their planned uses for it. We'll work something out.
5 of the 9 county legislators would still have to vote to approve of this being put on a Jackson County ballot. If Frank White vetoed a stadium measure, then one more, at least 6 Jackson County legislators would need to override him. The concerns of people in eastern Jackson County have been brought up a lot lately, especially since the use tax failed in November. What one Jackson County legislator told me before that closed-door meeting, coming up for you tonight on Fox 4 News at 6. Christelle.